Now today is that day where we of course get to see the NEV insurance registrations for the previous week or for the period which ended last week Saturday. And boy, I must say, after a long time, finally we get to see a company like Nio breaking NEV insurance registration record, because as seen on the screen, Nio, for the period which started last week from Monday until Saturday, they saw total NEV insurance registrations of around 4,100. Now, this is a record because we have never seen Nio reporting weekly NEV insurance registrations of over 4,000 or even 4,000. The best, I think, in the best scenarios, Nio saw themselves, I think, just reporting NEV insurance registrations of just over 3,400, 3,300, somewhere there. The 4,000 mark, they had never hit this, which of course, seeing that Nio passed the 4,000 mark on a weekly NEV insurance registration, it is something that obviously it is a good thing right now. This to the Nio investors, I mean, it's not surprising as much because we know that Nio, according to one of the senior executives, they were busy ramping up their production capacity, which obviously we knew that at a certain point in time, especially now in the second half or towards the end of the first half, we had to expect deliveries to start improving, which is the exact same thing we are seeing, ladies and gents, because this 4,100 NEV insurance registration for the previous week is just starting to prove that the production capacity ramp up, it looks like it has been completed, and from now onwards we are to expect big NEV insurance registrations coming out from Nio. But before we forget the house rules, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Now I really appreciate if you can just hit the like button if you do enjoy, or if you are enjoying the content that I'm giving you about Nio's 4,100 NEV insurance registrations, which is a weekly record from Nio ever since they began, or ever since we started receiving these reports of or weekly reports of NEV insurance registration. So I'm very excited, and if you are liking this content, I really appreciate if you can just hit the like button. So without wasting any more of your time, as I've said, one of the things that is making me to be really excited today, it is the record-breaking NEV insurance registrations, or the 4,100 NEV insurance registrations we got to see from Nio. I'm very excited about this number, and it is a sign, or a good sign, that is showing what's ahead. It is a sign, or a good sign, which is showing what's to come, because you will know that Nio, ladies and gents, for the month of July, they've already given us some of their, of course, the delivery targets in some of their models. Like for the year 6, we know that not only are they going to produce, or are they targeting to, of course, produce 10,000 of those models, but they are planning to also sell the very same 10,000 which they produce, which is something that is incredible. I mean, with the other models, you'll know that what Nio said is that obviously at some point in time they are expecting to deliver at least 20,000, or you see at least a combination of 20,000 out of all the other models, with of course 10,000 being just, of course, the deliveries which they target for the year 6. So in a nutshell, somewhere before this year ends, we are definitely going to see, or chances are very high that we are going to see Nio delivering 30,000 on a month, which will be something that is good news, or more good news that's ahead of us. And it's making me not being able to wait to see the kind of NEV insurance registrations that Nio will produce for this week, because we want to see that if really this trend is set. But I must say, or as I'm saying, it looks like it is set, and we are to expect some good deliveries, or some good recovery in terms of the deliveries that Nio produces on a month to month. So this 4,100, I mean, almost all new investors, I'm sure they are very excited about it, because, ladies and gents, we saw NEV insurance registrations for a company like Nio declining, but yet the insurance registrations for Nio increasing, which is something that obviously it is a good thing. I'm not saying I'm against Nio, but it is a good thing to see that a company like Nio saw a decline, but yet Nio saw an, of course, increase, or an incline in terms of the numbers of NEV insurance registrations they saw for the previous week. So I'm very excited. I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. Otherwise, I'm believing and hoping and crossing my fingers that come month end of July, or come beginning of the 1st of August, we see Nio reporting record-breaking deliveries on a month-to-month, and that is anything over 16,000 will be a record for Nio. Though personally, I'm really hoping that Nio at least gets to deliver 20,000 vehicles, which if they can be able to produce that, it will be lights out for this stock. I think everyone would be happy, and those that have previously probably sold their Nio shares due to the low delivery numbers are definitely going to come back and buy Nio, because they will indeed be seeing the blue sky that Nio is heading towards. So I'm really excited, and of course, yeah, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, before you buy Nio for the very first time or increase your holdings, it is always good that you do your own due diligence, that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing not only into Nio but into there's other stocks that you might want to buy, because that helps you not to panic sell when you see sometimes sharp falls, sharp drops in some of these stocks like Nio. So I'm very bullish, hopeful, and I know that the signs are showing that blue sky is coming, and those of you that have been persevering throughout this, of course, headwinds are definitely going to be rewarded, or chances are very high that will be rewarded at the end. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video, and God bless you all.